everyone, welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and today, we're going to be taking a tour of this car and actually driving it as a review, but then also to let you know that this car is for sale. So, this happens to be a 1981 Chrysler Cordoba LS. Even though it's badged as a 300, but we don't know the full story of why it's badged that way. He just kind of bought the car that way. But let's go over this awesome car of the 1980s, and this epitomizes like that whole malaise styling and everything, which it looks kind of similar to my Mustang and some of the styling cues of it. So let's go check this thing out. So, and this being a 1981 is something that just like excites me for some reason. I don't understand why I gravitate towards 1981s, but I do. I love the styling of this, and you know, just even the, like this just little body line that goes down like that, you know, with the pinstriping and everything, and the red, white, and blue. That looks fantastic. And even seeing the red, white, and blue for the, you know, that's like for Chrysler 300, I believe, was like that. But you know, and even like taking a look back here, right? You can tell that this was made with a little bit more care. Like not like, holy crap, this is a you know, like super luxury car or anything, but this was more towards, it wasn't top of the line for Chrysler, but it was one of their nicer cars at the time, because the nicest car would have been their New Yorker, but, or even the LeBaron at the time. But yeah, it's so cool, and like seeing the T-tops off and everything, it's just, oh, I love it. You know, and this is like the epitome of like the cars that I absolutely adore. Now this car, so this is the second generation of the Chrysler Cordoba, because the Cordoba first generation went from 1975 until 1979. The 1980, this replaced it, and this went for, I think it was only like an extra about 2 or 3 years after this. I can't remember exactly how long they built this for, but we opened the door here, and it's a pretty big door. It's actually a little heavy, because this is not like a massive car. Like the first gen Cordoba is the big car, right? Where this is not. And now you get into it, and oh, that is just so comfortable. That is nice. Love the seat, and it actually wraps around you. So this is the seat that I would actually be okay with. Like if I took this thing like around a track or something like that, this would be a lot better. But yeah, this is just a nice place to be. I love the little steering wheel and everything, and yeah. Well, let's take you off the stand, and I'll show you like the gauges and stuff like that, because this is more what I'm used to for like some of the Chryslers of the time period and stuff like that, because my dad did own a 1981 Dodge D150 back in the day, and I love that car. You know, but you got like your power windows, power locks, that sort of thing, and you can see all the gauges and stuff. You can hear that Sony radio beeping like that, but honestly, and then you can see the what? No way on this, which he has those in like a few of his vehicles, because that guy actually lives in Vulcan, and he's like friends with everybody and whatever else, so yeah. But oh god, it's so comfortable. Let's take a look under the hood, if I can find the hood release here. Okay, this is how you do the hood. So it's like this, and you pull it like that. Perfect. Took me a second to try and find that properly, but we look under the hood here, and you'll see this 318, which does have some goodies on it, you know. Still has the cast iron manifolds, but you do have, you know, the Edelbrock intake, 500 Edelbrock carb, CFM carb. Got the Mopar Performance valve covers on it, and even have these Mopar Performance blue silicone wires in it, which look pretty cool, honestly. And now, I have only seen a couple of these in person. This is the first one I've seen under the hood of, and it's just so neat. Now this car has had a 360 in it that was really hopped up, and now, like I said, it has this, and yeah, and it's got more of the highway gears in it as opposed to where it had before, where, so the speedometer is a little off, but that's okay. But anyways, let's fire this thing up. And like I said, this one is for sale too. If you want to see videos of like this thing underneath and stuff like that, go check out Rusty Classics Garage on YouTube. There'll be a link down in the description below. Hang on. I don't need to... There we go. I just need to be pumped like once or twice. It's all good. It's been sitting for a couple hours, so. And let's see, does the horn work? Yep, horn works. So, alright. And let's just check this thing out as we go around. You know, you can hear that 318 and okay, it does have AC in it, so. Because that's just what stopped spinning there was the AC. But yeah, no, and it sounds absolutely awesome. And then there goes the AC again, so it is working, which is cool. Yeah, it's got a good little exhaust tone to it and everything. And I just love this Malaise styling of the time period, because the Malaise era was from like the mid 70s right up until about like 87 or so. And I love it. With the Minnow tires and the American racing wheels and everything, you know, this thing would really just keep to the pavement and everything. You know, and just close the hood. And oh man, like this is such a cool car. And well, we're gonna drive it here right away. And yeah, cause like, this is like the last of its breed, you know, cause Chrysler did have other rear-wheel drive V8s right up until about 87 or so, which was on the M-body platform, but, you know, this is the last of, like, the luxury, you know, body, like, of, sorry, not body on frame, but of these V8 rear-wheel drives. So, the T-tops are off of it now, but he actually has the T-tops, and he has a second set of T-tops, which we're going to put the T-tops in right away here, because I don't need the wind noise on the mic here, so. There we go. All right, let's put on the seatbelt. And it's so weird, everything else I've driven today, other than my Mustang, has had lap belts on it, so, yeah, so anyways, all right. Okay, that's reverse, neutral, drive. So the needle isn't there for that, but... Oh, that steering is so light. And it's got tilt steering too, which I want to adjust that a little bit. There we go, and then neutral drop, reverse, there we go. Yeah, let me adjust that down for myself. There we go, perfect. Drive, there we go. Doing a 3-point turn. That's all good. And oh, that AC works just lovely bubbly. And you know, power windows work and everything, and the AC works in this thing, and like it's blowing cold on me. So that's awesome. Like this thing, like very light steering, like small steering wheel on this thing, but I don't know if that's an original steering wheel or not. To be honest, because again, I don't know these cars incredibly well. Let's just see. So how does it accelerate here? All right, and that is 100 kilometers an hour or 62 miles an hour. About, yeah, this thing is honestly really, really cool. I like it a lot. Kind of surprised to see how the hood kind of moves, but it's an 80s car, you know. Mine doesn't do that on my Mustang, but it depends on the vehicle, whatever else, right? And it does pull a little bit to the right. You can see that. A little bit. That's okay. Those are just minor things. But this is a very, very nice car. And that might just be like fire pressure or something like that too. It's hard to say exactly. But honestly, like, this is something that I would 100% like love to own and drive all the time. It's so comfortable. You know, you've got all the room in the world. It's, like I said, this like Malaise 80s styling that I love. I don't know why, like, I gravitate toward 1981. I do. It's one of these things, I don't know why, but I do. And But yeah. Now, how this thing, like, goes down the road and everything, it's so nice. Like, and that's really, like, because Corey's sort of thing is he likes these sort of big, comfortable vehicles that, you know, he's not a big, like, hot rodder. Where, like, I'm more of a hot rodder, but I do love something like this, because I'm a bit of both. And, you know, it's one of these things where, like, I'm building my Mustang to, you know, be, like, a handling car or whatever else. He's more of, like, hey, take it, cruise, be happy with it, right? That's his sort of thing. And, man, this is just lovely. You know? And honestly, like, it goes down the road pretty good. I don't really have that much gripes with it. Like I said, it just pulls ever so slightly, right? But that's okay. And yeah, it shows 95,000 kilometers on it. Now, it is a 5-digit dial, so who knows how many miles it might actually have, but yeah, now let's see. So let's just, oh yeah, it gets into moves pretty good. You know, it's fun, it's comfortable, and there is nothing I'd really change on this. You know, I do like it quite a bit. But yeah, let's just turn around here. And there's this awesome little junkyard over here. God, there's so many cool cars in there. You know, and like, and going down this, there's a little bit of rattles and whatever else, but not too bad. Most of the sound that you hear is actually the just a little bit of the dirt that's hitting the other side of the car there. Because that's 100% what that sound does. There we go. But it's nice and quiet. You know, like, you can have just a nice conversation in here. Oh, my signal light's on. Whoops. I mean, I will be turning it on up there, but... Alright. There we go. Okay, so... I've been having some difficulties with the camera. There we go. So this thing, like, it maneuvers very well in a parking lot. And, you know, like, you can tell, like, it goes around so nicely. And, like, so my regular test that I was doing earlier was, you know, just seeing how easy you can pull a U-turn. It actually is not bad at all. You know, that's pretty good considering what this car is. So, yeah, honestly, I'm a big fan of this. It's got a little bit of get up and go to it, which is fun. You know, it probably doesn't make a lot of power, but it is quite a cool car. And, yeah, like, this is something that I definitely own 100%. Like, this is so my style and everything, and just, ugh. I just, like, fall asleep in this, no problem. But, yeah, anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did know, please like, comment, subscribe, all that different stuff. And this thing is for sale for $9,000. So if you're interested, contact Rusty Classics Garage, which a link will be down in the description below to see his channel and everything. And yeah, so anyways, take care, and I'll catch you next one. Peace out.